Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Brittle. Hey, that's me. And today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma once again smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast and the first Territorial Rasslin Review podcast of the summer. Quentin, how you doing today?
I'm all right. Just knees are hurting just really, really bad today, but I'll be all right. It's not new in my life. Knee pain.
Well, watching you get around makes me really worry about when I get to your age.
Well, you probably won't be as fat as me, so that's one thing you got going for you.
But I've taken way dumber bumps.
I don't know. How many Quentin bombs did you take on crappy rings?
In fairness, I have gone butt over tea kettle, down bleachers, apartment stairs, backdrop
But
from
you
the floor.
But you did work like 6 months with no knee pads, so that way goes past mine. So.
Oh, the very first move I did with no knee pads, I dropped the knee and immediately tagged out. I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah. Good luck. You got it coming then. I forgot to say this before I forget. So I was watching the Gutfeld show last night, and guess what Tyrus was wearing?
What was Tyrus wearing?
Austin Idol wrestling school shirt.
I bet Austin was like, hey, man, did you wear this? Wear this on
It's like, dude, it's like the #1 late night show.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's like some major publicity right there, man.
Oh, yeah. Austin.
So, yeah, I was looking, what's he wearing? So, what was he wearing? It's like, because the night before he had on his Fred Sanford shirt on. He's wore that a few times on there. I love that shirt. But I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's an Austin Idol shirt. The training school one. Was it all? What's the name of it?
Austin Idol's Universal Wrestling College.
There you go. Yeah.
Located in South Carolina.
No, I forgot to say, I'll forget, but I don't. Yeah, it was on last night. I gotta admit, dude, he plugs his stuff. He plugs NWA on there.
Oh, man. He's a good dude, man. No matter what people say about him.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. Because he's always plugging NWA on there, so which I think that's pretty cool. Because when Hogan was on TNA, he was on stuff and he would never plug TNA.
Right.
Never.
It's ridiculous.
It's like, come on, dude. But that's how people are. Last week we had a great week with the YouTube. This week not so much. We had 19 views, but we still had 11 plays on Anchor. So on the YouTube we went down big time, but the Anchor we stayed about the same. So I think it might be that bored lady that was on the picture that might have threw people off.
Yeah, guys, sorry about the video art. I just let YouTube do whatever it did, and it had some bored lady just not very entertained by the match we were watching. Yeah, I changed that. Now you'll see a nice picture of the Checker Dome, and listen to the podcast. It's a good podcast.
Yeah, it was like you look on the thing, and the first episode has our graphic for the podcast. Second, what the crap? Pluto TV just popped up on my thing. What the smokes? SpongeBob SquarePants. What the crap just happened to my thing?
This is old man versus technology.
You got that right. Yeah, I had everything set up, and all of a sudden Pluto TV pops. What the crap just happened? I don't know. I'll find it when we get ready to start. But where was I? I don't. Lord have mercy.
You're talking about YouTube.
The first week it had our little logo gimmick. Second week had Terry Funk. Third week, some bored lady. So people might click on it like, that's not wrestling, and then clicked on it. It's just kind of weird how we had so many views and then not hardly any views. I don't know if I jinxed us, but
I feel like that's been a fairly good progression of the podcast. I mean, at first we're ready to go, and we're put our little logo out here, and hey, this is us. And the second week we're going really hard. We got a great match, and it's Terry Funk, and it's awesome. And the third week is just some bored lady watching. So yeah, that's about how the podcast goes.
Oh my, yeah. So yeah. So I was kind of a little let down by that, but maybe people, maybe it's just a busy week for people, and they'll get around to it. Who knows? Maybe a bunch of people listen to it on the different platforms of, ain't that it? Platforms?
Platform.
Yeah. So maybe, maybe a lot of people might have listened in the car or going down the road or something. You never know. So this week, my match. Oh, by the way, I figured it out. We're in June? So we got 6 more months, basically. So basically, I got 12 more picks, right? To the end of the year. I think I already got my 12 figured out. Unless you pick one of them and I have to go through or I stumble across something and I'll X one out. But I already got all my picks for the year set aside. So
okay.
I want to do no piss. I ain't got nothing, like I was doing there for a while. So anyway, so this match we're going to view today is from February 5th, 1975. It's the Giant Baba, which I haven't seen much of his stuff, especially young at this age here, and Jumbo Tsuruta. Was he actually Jumbo at this time, or was he still?
I think he was Jumbo from the get go.
No.
After he came back from his excursion.
Well, he was. What was he like? What was his? He was in when he's in Emerald the first time. What was he? Bob Tsuruta or something like that. What was it?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it was Bob Tsuruta of all things.
And then he went to his actual first name? Time I can't pronounce it. And then he went to Jumbo around this time period. I don't know if he might have been Jumbo. I don't know. But anyway, they're taking on the Funks, and this is for the NWA International Tag Team belts, which is at the time was was J.W. Dunn, had Bob already started All Japan 75? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it was Bob. It was All Japan. It was their belts. Now, here's what I found really interesting. I did some research today. I went to titles.com, wrestlingtitles.com. The guy Masahori, I think it's his name. He does an excellent job. At this time, there was 2 sets of belts in All Japan. You had the All Asian Tag, which was the number 1 set of belts. They started in 1955, JW, and then when JW went out of business, Baba basically, and I think actually Inoki, even when he started, he actually had a set for like a year called it was just called the Asian. It wasn't All Asian, but he only had them for like a year. Then he changed the name of his. Then the International Tag started up in 1966 under JEW, and
then it went to Memphis.
No, it actually went to America a few times out in California, then went back to Japan. And then this is what was really weird. In 1984, Baba started the PWF Tag Team Champ. So from 84 up until 88, there was 3 tag team set of belts in All Japan. Which in June 10th of 1988, the International Tag and the PFW Tag unified to become the All Japan World Tag Team titles, which are still active, and the All Asian Tag belts are still active too. So there's still 2 tag team belts in All Japan. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't know any of this. But yeah, so the All Asian that's been around forever and the International Tag, both of them came from the original JWA promotion, which Baba and Inoki came out of. So let's see. The Funks are the champions. This match is in San Antonio at the Municipal Auditorium. I didn't look it up to see where the Municipal Auditorium is, but it looks really small on this picture. I try to say who San Antonio. It wasn't part. It looks as if it's part of Amarillo Funk's promotion, but it wasn't. It was just a town booked out of the Dallas office because Blanchard didn't take San Antonio over and becomes Southwest until 78.
Okay, so I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, I looked it up. It said Blanchard started up in 78 as Southwest in San Antonio. So this was just a town booked out of the Dallas office from what I read. Because at first I thought maybe it would, like I said, was a Amarillo, funk town, but it wasn't. So I think that's all the little info. I'm trying to do a little more, especially because I messed up so bad on that when I did that women's tag from Japan. I was calling, and all that, was talking about calling different people the wrong names, and we had watched the tag match. We figured out that Crush Girls and the Devils of Japan were two different things. Just some because I don't know a lot about Japanese wrestling history, just a little bit here and there. So I tried to. Then I'm just fascinated that they had two sets of tag belts for a long time, right from the start of All Japan when Baba started, and then in '84 he thought he needed another set, so he had 3 sets of different tag belts.
Did they ever have? So I know New Japan's always been big on the junior heavyweights. Did they ever have a junior heavyweight tag belt? No, All Japan.
I didn't. I looked on that wrestling.com and it might have had it, but I didn't. I don't think I remember seeing it. But I just overlooked it. But I don't remember seeing a junior tag.
A lot of people gave WCW flack toward the end, which I think they're just giving them flack anyway for bringing in the cruiserweight tag belts.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've had junior tag belts over in New Japan for years, and nobody says anything. Well,
and there were so many smaller guys.
Yeah, I think those were the better matches. Those were the better matches.
Yeah, I think they. Show. Yeah, well, especially when they started bringing in all those, the luchadors and stuff like that. Then they just kept bringing in smaller guys. They definitely needed some before then they did it. Because there were so many smaller guys on the card, and like you said, New Japan been doing it for a while. So yeah, it don't matter what WCW did at that time. They're going to get. But no, I thought it was interesting.
Yeah,
and at least it's giving those guys something.
The belts were hideous.
I don't even remember what they looked like.
Oh, they were bad.
I'll have to look those up tonight. But you had all those small guys. At least give them, you got the cruiserweight belt. But that was it basically, and you had, half your roster was cruiserweights. So, give them something else,
Yeah.
So, but who knows? Yeah, like I said, it don't matter what they did at that time. They're gonna get flack for it. So, but that's my little research for this week.
All righty. Well, let's see here. Are you set up and ready to go? We'll get this started.
I'm gonna tell the people where to go.
Oh, you're right. My apologies. On YouTube, it is user Classics Puro 83. For those not, I don't know, schooled in Japanese wrestling terminology, that's Classics Puro Puro 83 on YouTube. And the match is listed as Giant Baba and Jumbo Tsuruta versus the Funks from February 5th, 1975.
Have you seen Young Baba before?
No, this will be new on me.
Me too.
So how young is Baba actually?
He's got to be in his 20s, late 20s.
Okay, so like legit young Baba. Okay.
Yeah, he's got to be in his late 20s by this time. Yeah, have to be. Late 20s, he might be pushing 30. I wish I knew when he was born. But yeah, he's probably late 20s. He might be 30. I don't know.
Giant Baba was born in 1938.
Oh, gosh. Whoa, he was older than I thought. So, geez. Holy smokes.
Yeah. He's
38?
Yep.
Holy smokes.
So he had a professional baseball career before he ever started in wrestling.
So he's 35 at this point?
Yep. He started training for professional wrestling in 1960 and then founded All Japan Pro Wrestling in 72.
Jeez.
So we're going to see younger than normal Baba.
There you go. Yeah, younger than normal Baba. A lot younger than most people, unless you're just a diehard Japanese wrestling, fan. It's just going it's going to be new to them like it is to us. So
yeah, no, that's without a doubt.
Wow, I didn't know he was that old. Holy smokes! So he was a little older than Inoki then.
Yeah.
I thought they was around the same age. Wow. Dang. Huh. Dang, that's crazy. So in those early 90 matches when he looked like he was in his 50s, he really was then.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's shocking. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Hey, that blew me away too. All right. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. We're all triple zeroed out. 3, 2, 1, play.
I got some Got some dates with some Japanese writing there.
Yeah, so this has obviously been sent over to All Japan for their TV.
Their TV. Doesn't that look like a really small place, doesn't it?
It does, but I'm thinking
it's got a balcony.
That it's got a balcony. Yeah, it's got a second level.
Yeah. Trying to see who the guy in the blue suit is.
Yeah, right now we just have two old guys standing in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I was getting really scared that we just had a single hard cam shot.
Okay, there's Baba and Jumbo, but they're not getting in the ring. They're just standing there. Now, what's going on?
And do they have their own referee?
Looks like it. Yeah. No.
They're doing a Japanese interview.
That's what it is. That they're doing an interview for the All Japan TV. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
And you said the Funks are the champions going into this?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're losing.
Who?
The Funks. They're dropping the belts. They've got the camera crew down here. They're doing interviews.
They flew.
They brought whoever this is in the corner.
Yeah,
there's some people in the crowd waving Japanese flags in 1975. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's some. They're on this side. There's some the little flags on the hard camera side.
Yeah, there's a Japanese section, and Terry's getting heat with them.
And it's
that amazing jacket by Dory, by the way.
He had a lot of those little Western fringe jackets.
Oh,
back in the
all
70s.
The fringe. All the fringe.
Does Terry got a little fringe on the front of his? I think maybe.
He's not doing it right. Who is that
guy? He looks. Do what?
He's not doing it right if he ain't got fringe on the front.
This guy looks familiar. That's Mushnick, ain't it?
The one speaking right now?
Yeah.
I believe so. I don't know. Are you talking
that looks like Mushnick.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know who the other guy is.
Yeah, that's Sam Mushnick. Well, it makes sense because he would be the president this time, and it's the AWA International. Yep. Oh, Terry's got a little fringe on the bottom of his. Do you see it?
There you go. Yeah.
He ain't got nothing like Dory. Yeah, that's Sam Mushnick. Don't know who that announcer guy is, but that was Sam Mushnick. Yeah.
Yeah, they were announcing him, and I was not paying attention.
Terry's got the small fringe, but the horseshoe on the back. So the horseshoe makes up for the fringe. Yeah, it's Mushnick. He's the president.
You know what I hate? Tsuruta still got his robe on, but Bob already took his super sweet robe off.
Yeah.
His robes and Fujinami's robes were always just beautiful.
That was silky looking.
Yeah.
Hey, got a handshake.
From Terry.
Dory didn't shake.
Dory's like, nah, I'm good.
Dory still got his jacket on. Well, that guy's not the ref because there's the ref. I think that's Brocco Lubitsch.
Oh,
so they just brought a corner man.
Is it super old Bronco? Are we going to get foot counts?
No, this is early 50s. Just retired Bronco.
Jumbo looks good here. Jumbo looks good.
Yeah, he's
starting to
It looks like he's 18 years old.
Yeah. And Baba doesn't look weird yet.
No, he's starting to get there, but not like
Yeah, his shoulders are a bit, I don't know, sunken back, but he doesn't have that barrel upper body with skinny arms.
Yeah, he don't look as bad. Dory still got his jacket on.
Yeah, Dory's like, I'm cool.
Oh, that's that's pimped out Bronco. Look at him. He's got the mustache and the wavy hair slicked back.
I understand why Dory's wearing the jacket. If you had a jacket like that, you'd wear it as long as humanly possible.
He is wearing it as long as he can.
All right, there you go.
Okay, Dory,
there you go. Handshakes. Terry's like, I'm doing it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, Jumbo looks so young in the face. Wow. So we're going to get Dory and Jumbo. Looks like they're going to start. They left the house mic up on the ring. You see it?
Oh, yeah. Dude just left it. Didn't care. This is going to be probably an amazing World Tag Team title match. Doesn't care. Well, not World. What is it? PWF, Pacific Wrestling Federation?
No, it's NWA International.
Oh, okay. And then they'll go to Memphis and drop them to 2 random guys so they can bring them in. They're going to go drop them to those brothers with the werewolf masks that they bought at a Halloween store.
Who?
That was a deep pullback. It was somebody they showed like a 3-minute video to Thriller and then never brought them in.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Okay,
definitely
yeah, that's right. Yeah, side headlight by Jumbo. Boom! What a bump! Dang.
Oh, hey man, they're on Japanese TV. Got to make the baby faces look good.
Hell. Yeah, they get there. Oh, sweet! That was nice.
Yeah, Dory's so good. How old is Dory here?
It's got to be his 30s, early 30s.
30s?
That's what I'm thinking. I messed up with Baba so bad, I really don't want to say.
Dory looks 72.
Well, Dory's been going bald since he was 18. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Dory just looks like 72 years old.
He's always looked old.
Got a sweet, like, kind of an STF. He doesn't have the toe hold really on, but.
No, but for this time period, this is very, very high tech. High tech, but you know what I'm saying?
Very technical.
Very technical. There you go.
Yeah, now it's just
it's 75 in Texas. This is really
Dory floats back over to a headlock, so the Texas crowd will know what's going on.
Yeah. A little short elbows, but Jumbo there. Big tackle. Drop. Whoa. Big. Oh, he was. Whoa! Look. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
That was so sweet. That backslide. That was flawless.
You can't tell me. All these people who say they only called it in the ring back in the days. There's no way.
They were that good.
Jumbo's 12 here.
He worked Amarillo.
And there's a language barrier.
He worked Amarillo.
Okay.
He was no telling how many hours and hours in the ring with Dory. Yeah. I'll give you if it was somebody else in there with him, but it was Dory, him and Dory. Sometimes, how many times they worked on that. So, but you say about it's that Terry took that big bump. It's like it's for TV. It's like, yeah, they get a little extra in their check when they go to Japan that year.
Or if it just keeps you your Japan job. Weren't they pretty much office? Weren't they bringing the boys over?
Yeah, they were part. Yeah, but I'm just saying though, they'll get more money.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. Bob will take care of them. Working that headlock. Oh, look at he's in the leverage. You see that?
Yeah, dude. That's what I was about to say. as good as Dory is and as technical as he is, and all the holds he did in the transition, Terry's entertaining me more with this headlock than any of that.
Do you see how he's putting his body, stretching his body out so the leverage and Jumbo can't grab him to shoot him off. Oh,
there it is.
Man, that was an uppercut. Yeah, the way he was moving his body where Jumbo couldn't grab him, that was awesome. You don't see that. Jumbo, that was neat. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen nobody turn their body like that so they couldn't grab them to back them the ropes or shoot them off or whatever they wanted to do to them. Jumbo was trying to reach up for a tag.
Yeah, and is Bobby telling him to stay in?
I don't know. It looked like he did it there at the end. Oh, that's that big old headlock hip takeover. Instead of headlock takeover, it's more, big chop. And they grab, when they grab this headlock, they are grabbing it.
Yeah.
They're working it. They're wrenching it. So Jumbo got his leg this time. Terry wasn't sprawling out. So now he got his leg. What's he going to do with it? Trying to get him up. There he goes.
Oh, we're going to get a shin breaker? Yeah, there it is.
Wow. But he's right in his own corner. Oh, knee to the back. Oh, that was awesome.
I like they're obviously playing keep the giant out.
Yes. Yeah, because he kneed in the back, and he grabbed him before he got to the corner, pulled him back in. That was good. But you didn't see that shin breaker buster, we're going to call it, in the early 70s, 75, You didn't always see that about
not even Flair. Flair would try to set up the figure four with it all the time.
Not in those 70s.
I don't know.
I'm talking about you didn't see it regularly until the 80s, early 80s, Especially the first of a match. First, 5 minutes in or so. And that top wrestler, he's going to bridge that. He's going to go down to the bridge. Well, maybe not. Jimbo's powering out. Oh, nice trip by Dory. That was really nice. Back into the headlock. This is good. I figured he went down to a top wrist lock, but he back into the headlock. Just Terry back in. Oh! Double elbows. That was nice.
That's the point of the elbows. Different.
Yeah. Big slam by Terry. Look at Joe. Oh, it's good to see selling it. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you're getting my famous fallback pile driver.
One hand tights, one hand wrapped around the waist. That seems weird.
Ropes. In the ropes. Yeah, you mess up Terry while you getting a pile driver, kid. Big move. I think
it was supposed to be a move that didn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, Baba comes in. Oh, shoots him off. Big Baba chop. Well, what was Terry trying to break it up? The big boot. Oh, kick out. Baba's doing the same stuff he did in 1990, but he is moving a lot faster. Nice headlock takeover by Baba.
I think Terry tried to step in. Terry tried to step in, got caught, and pouted on the ring.
What size ring do you think it is? 18?
It's not a 16, and it's definitely not a 20. So yeah, I think that's.
I bet that's gonna be. That's about 18. That's definitely not 16. No.
If Bob would lay down fully, I could get a better estimate.
Yeah, flatten him out. Dory gonna go for some head scissors. Oh, he's trying. Yeah, up. Baba won't let him get in the head scissors. He'll come back up. Baba working that headlock. Here we go. Got him in the corner. See what they're gonna do. Oh, nice uppercut. Then form another uppercut. Man, that was look good. Big slam on Baba. Oh, there you go. Baba with the big slices. Oh, woo! Jumped a little early on that, didn't he?
A little bit.
Yeah, that one looked better. That was a nice little headlock takeover. Look at Terry coming. Hey, what's coming over on his knees? That was a little smooth headlock takeover by Baba.
Yeah, it's a little sequence.
So, how tall was Baba?
This is not the Baba we saw in the 90s, for sure.
No. So, how tall was Baba, really?
I don't know if you'll ever get a real answer.
I didn't know what to look at later.
Jimbo build height was 6'10".
So about 6'8" then. Oh, nice knee by Jumbo.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, here we go.
He may have been a legit 6'10".
Wow, that looks good.
He may have been a legit 6'10" because it's a big boy.
Huh. He was definitely tall.
And that height could have got recorded from other sports. Remember, he's a pro athlete before that.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
A 6'10" baseball player.
That's a big strike zone. He probably didn't do too good. That's a big strike zone. Jimbo working that headlock. Now, Baba's headlock takeovers look decent. I mean, for somebody that size, that looks really good, actually.
Yeah.
For somebody that size doing one.
Now, this is definitely not the Baba we'd go on to see in the 90s, just getting through matches.
Yeah.
I always hated watching Baba, not because the stuff looked soft or anything, but because Baba looked like he was in so much pain.
Yeah.
It's like
drop down.
It's like when you go back.
Leapfrog. He ate that drop kick.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
But no, what I was going to say is, it's like when you go back and watch late Andre, knowing what you know now. Same thing with Baba.
It's the same thing with Baba. They're in a lot of pain. Terry's in now, and they go back to that. Look at how Terry's flying. Look at that. Oh, he's selling it. He's jumping up in the air. That is awesome. That was awesome. Did you see that?
Oh, of course.
The way he was selling it. Oh, it was cool. Yeah, but Jumbo ate that drop kick from Dory. You can tell
he ate both legs too, and Dory throws that old one to the chest, one to the belly drop kick.
You can tell the way on the drop down, the leapfrog, there wasn't a lot of room. So yeah, it's 18 foot. We'll shoot him. Oh, he goes again. He's hanging on. That looks good. He kicks his feet up every time. Look at that. That is an awesome way to sell that. Baba's back in. Snatching the head. He's cranking him. Terry's heart just went limp. Baba's got to lean down for a headlock. It's crazy looking. We tagged him into the headlock. Look at Terry. You see that?
I love the little things that Terry does.
Yes. That was so good. Oh, that was great. Oh, he's worked. It's both teams have worked headlocks. That's all they've worked.
Yeah, they've got it super, super basic, and then they'll just do a flurry and then right back to it.
Yep. Oh, he's blocking the headlock takeover. Nope. He tries to go for it again. Wrenching it. So back him in the ropes. Shoot him off. I think he's back elbow.
Yeah, it's anticlimactic the way you're calling it. Like it's going to be something big, little back elbow gimmick.
Yeah. What? They're all just... Terry was going to do something. He was going to do something besides the suplex, I think. Dory was going to suplex. Terry was going to do something else to him.
Yeah, that went a little astray. Oh, those knees, though.
Yeah. Nice little standing elbow drops. Broncos counts were slow back then. Good grief. Did you see how slow that was?
Wow.
Baba with the thrust. Ooh. Oh, I hadn't seen that movie forever. Boom. What do they call that?
God, Baba called it something. I believe it was like
Bob with the drop kick. Holy smokes. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh, gut wrench backbreaker. Got him up. I don't know what just happened. Baba just lost him.
Yeah, I think Baba collapsed. Yeah.
Oh, big boot. Yeah. I think Baba got him up. Whoa.
Pinfall. This has to be 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is what time are we at?
We are not even halfway through.
Okay. Yeah, it must be 2 out of 3. I think Baba got him up there and Terry was a little too heavy for him. And he just kind of folded up underneath him. Yeah, it's got to be 2 or 3 falls. Well, Terry sounded like I kept just putting him down, didn't it?
Well, I mean, the way that backbreaker into whatever it was went. Oh, and that was called the coconut crush.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he called that deal.
Okay. I haven't seen nobody do that in forever. There's something you can do your next match. That's a joke.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Depends on where you're booked, right?
My last show, I brought out a taped up popsicle stick. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah. Terry
did the old Jeff like Daniels crazy. Special.
Yeah. Look at Terry. He's still down selling.
Yeah. Getting that raise when he goes back to All Japan.
Mm-hmm. It's Japan TV. You got to sell it. I think out of all the 2 or 3 falls we've seen, well, since we've been doing this has been the longest rest period, I think, on any of them. He's about to fall back in his corner. Dory caught him. You said that was awesome. He stumbled back like he's going to fall into Baba and Tsuruta's corner. Dory grabbed Terry's arm. Talking about a sell job. What would he pin him with?
The big boot.
The big boot. That's right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why he sell. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was hoping we get his little neck breaker gimmick. His neck breaker is a sit down clothesline.
Look at Bobby. I'm ready to go. Fall to round 2. Let's go. He'll do a headlock and tag out. I'm ready to go. Tag out. We're gonna get some. We're gonna whip him in.
I think.
Terry was up and over. What's that? Look at that. Okay. Do you think he was going to bump and decide not to the last minute, or what? What was that about?
I don't know.
Oh, look at Dory. Dory taking Baba down. Yeah, there he goes. He hooked him. He's got him hooked. Looking at hammer lock. That's a ST. What do you call?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much an STF. The only difference is normally the leg's hooked in the bend of the knee, as opposed to on top of it. It just adds another pressure. But as far as a crossface and having control with the leg, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Look at Baba's son and say it's a choke. It's kicking his legs. Here comes Terry back in. Working on Baba's neck. Man, his head is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't see it. You actually see him, both hands on it, and you really see how big his head was. Wow.
I'll be honest, didn't expect Baba to be doing the sell job here.
Yeah, in the second fall, he's doing some selling. Terry's got stepped over and got that neck cranked.
Second fall must go to the funk, so hot tag goes to Jumbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
He may shock us, though.
Back in. Oh, big forearm to the chest. Oh, another big one. Those look good. Good and snug, too. He's kicking his legs.
I thought he was shuffling toward hard cam. Hey man, put my face on TV.
Yeah. He's moving. He's constantly moving. So he's not dying on the headlock like a lot of people do. Even if it is just leg movements. Or he picks him back up. Takes Terry back in. Oh. Boom. He hit those ropes really good to be that big.
Yeah, man. This Baba, I have no complaints about this Baba. This Baba.
No, he is moving. To be so tall, he is moving. Yeah, I just can't believe that how big his head was. Oh,
now I want to find old JWA footage and see actual young Baba. I've seen some JWA, and it was Ricky Dozan versus the Destroyer, and it's awesome. But that's
look how Baba's trying to use his other. See how Baba's trying to use his other arm, and it's hooked behind Terry's leg, and he couldn't. That was good. He couldn't, like he's trying to get Terry, and he couldn't because his arm was hooked behind Terry's leg. Oh, hip tossed him out of it. Oh, they both got him. What are they gonna do? Oh, I figured they'd double team him. They didn't. Man, those uppercuts by Dory are sweet. Surely he's going to take this bump. Uh-oh. He's hooking him.
Pedigree.
Here we go. Pedigree. Oh, nope. Uh-oh. We'll get a backdrop. Yep.
We're totally getting a backdrop.
No, pile driver. Oh! Oh, he crowned him, dude. Because you can see his head.
Baba did that crazy ankle grab thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was watching his head. Uh-oh. Trading chops. You're going to lose that one, Dory. Oh. Them big skillet hands. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, getting down to Terry. Bam. That bump Dory took was sweet. Oh, there's the Baba chop to the head. Look at Terry. I thought he was going to bump to the ropes. Oh, look at Terry. Uh-oh, here comes the jabs. Dory's into the back. Oh. There goes the suplex. Look, they have them hooked different.
They did on the last one, too. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Jimbo Bergen. They were in there together for about 20 count, wasn't they?
Well,
Bronco lost a little.
It was under a 5 count for Bronco.
Bronco lost a little control of it. Trading. Oh, a big old Baba chop. Look at them big old hands. Gosh. Oh, shooty man was going to get the big boot. Big boot. Uh-oh. Terry's going to... Oh, he almost pulled his trunks down.
We almost saw Baba butt.
Yeah. It's going to be a big knee from Jumbo. No, drop kick. He held the ropes. He was up there. Some height, boy.
Yeah, he would have cleaned Dory's clock.
Suplex from Terry. Oh, nice standing suplex. Jimbo's, like you said, doing that selling part. That was good. Now Dory's got a standing. Boom.
Of course, Jumbo's putting it over. Jumbo's wrestled Harley. He knows that's it.
There it is. That's it.
Harley Race is finished.
Yep, 2 suplexes. So now we're fall piece. Jumbo's selling the back of his head. Yeah, nowadays you got to shoot somebody with a gun to beat him. Jumbo's got beat by 2 suplexes. Now it's going to see the next fall. He's selling the back of his neck. And we'll get heat on it. Hot tag to Baba, come in. Hot tag, and like you said, it's Japan TV, so Baba's going to go over.
He may give it to Jumbo, though, because this whole thing was to put some rub on Jumbo.
Yeah, that's true. Man, he's selling that. See, it ain't the move, it's how you sell it, you know?
Yeah.
Because, man, it's 2 suplexes. Even in the 70s, I mean, yeah, it was Harley's finish, but that just, 2 suplexes. He's not only that beat him, he's still selling. Sounded like it was like he got pile drive, you know? Bronco, his count.
Jesus.
They've always been slow, obviously. I thought it was just because he was so old and world class. Let's see whether Funk's telling him something.
Probably a dirty joke.
Yeah. Is that rat over there? Me and Junior double teamed her.
Oh, good God.
Me and Junior double teamed her last night in Amarillo behind the dumpster. I don't know. I think he was married then, so.
I watched my language on this podcast, and you just told a double teaming joke.
Yeah, they double teamed her. They like the double suplex they did a while ago, and
the double dangerous suplex. Gotcha.
Yeah, what was up with that? They tried.
They did it on the other one too.
Yeah, so it. Yeah, it's odd. Terry was underhooking them, and Dor was going for regular.
Well, and the other time it was opposite.
Yeah, so you're all. Here we go, fall 3. Jumbo starting out. Man, Dory's stuff is so crisp. It ain't no rear back stuff too. It's just crisp and tight, you know?
And then you got as you just saw, the complete opposite with Terry's giant
opposite of Terry, the big rear back. It looks good too, but it's totally different styles of punches and stuff. And those uppercuts Dory are hitting, they're beautiful. Come back to the headlock. Weigh him down. Yeah, Jumbo what is all that in the ring? Oh, it's on the apron. I mean, on the mat, the canvas.
I tell you, one of the most technical fun matches I've ever watched was actually from the first Eddie Gilbert Memorial show. And it was Tommy Gilbert taking on Dory. And it was awesome.
I bet.
Yeah, and both these guys are older than heck at this time.
Yeah. Jumbo with the head scissors. Oh, Dory with the jackknife. Jumbo gonna bridge out.
Ooh, he almost didn't make it.
Whoa, came back down. Oh, Bridge it back up. Spin him around. Back. Oh, that was some sweet backslide. Broncos kind of got a little fast there, didn't it? It looked like he sped up a little bit on it.
He's on the take.
Yeah, he's one of them Baba payoffs. Dory's slowing it back down. Jumbo's still selling that head. Somebody's throwing paper cups in the ring.
They're trying to make it look like, they're really mad at the cheating Funks.
Yeah. Jumbo with the side headlock. What are they going to do now? Oh, comes Baba back in. This match has been very basic, but it's been the little stuff in between.
Yeah.
It's made the match.
And the surprise of enjoying watching Baba's work.
Yeah.
And that sounds mean. It sounds like we're crapping on Baba, but the Baba we were both both shown was 1990s Baba shouldn't have been in a ring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or gets in the corner. Oh, look at man! Those are just that. Then those little forearm shots and those uppercuts are just. There's that whole one wrist shoot off. Oh, big bump! But Dory in the corner. Is he hanging? Okay, he's. Oh, Terry just. There we go. Terry's going. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Oh, look at that.
Tremendous.
That is so awesome. Then there goes Terry back in. Oh, a little comedy. That's a little comedy in there. Yeah, I was like, powdering out. Jumbo's saying, count faster, dude. That was good. I like that little bump. Dory took the bump and then Terry fed in. That was good. Oh, going double team, Junior. Nope. They had to really stretch on that boot, didn't they?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, there's a little size difference on that boot, too.
Because Jumbo was tall, but Jumbo went to 6'10".
Yeah, so there's a little. Uh-oh. Oh! Wasn't expecting to take that bump, was you?
Nope.
Wow. Oh, there's a cover. Big kick out.
Yeah, I didn't think I was a giant Baba getting belly to back soup. I mean, we saw him body slammed earlier, so.
But that's a little different, though. Oh, that's a hard body to do a double stretch on.
Yep.
Look, see, there's so much daylight. What's the point of it? It's the thought. It's the thought that counts, right? And so that wasn't gonna last long, yeah. But just man. Also, he got him hooked as much as he did. Oh, here's Jumbo. Oh, he's got a. What did we say that he called this?
Oh Jesus!
Cobra twist.
Cobra twist. That's it.
Yep. Cobra twist. Oh, that was a long time. That was from the first matches we watched, wasn't it? That we called. It was. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, hip tossed him out of there into a pin. You usually see him just hip toss him out. He actually hip tossed him and had him hooked into a cover. Let's Terry back in. Some elbows to the headlock. Whoa, he might went through the ropes on that. Look at Terry. Terry just hits those ropes all just. Well, there was legs flying everywhere on this, ain't it? Oh, big knockdown.
That was a great double knockout. That was a great double knockout.
But you said they were all just legs going everywhere. They were
that
drop down.
So many people do that double knockout and they just double shoulder tackle each other. But like that made me believe, oh God, we don't know what's going on. It's knees and
all
elbows.
over the place.
Yeah. That was good.
Whoa! Big leapfrog. You're seeing I like it because it's totally different from what's been going on in this match. We got a big sunset flip. Look at he hits those ropes. He just dives into them. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Paddle kind of roll. Is this going to be it? Oh, come on, Bronco.
God, Bronco about couldn't get up.
I know. There's a headbutt. Yes. Look at him. Look at him shaking his head. I love it. Look at this selling. Oh, Terry Funk was so good. Oh, here we go. Big, nice suplex by Jumbo.
That's his finish at one point right there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Not on this one, though.
Not in Texas, kid. Uh-oh. Pile driver? Oh, backslide. Whoa. Nope, slid out of it. On top of his head.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Gonna bridge out. Yep, coming up. Whoa. Uh-oh.
That was a sweet way to get to the corner.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that was awesome. He's got his leg over his choke, and here comes Baba. Yeah, that was good. They fell back into the hill corner.
And it wasn't clean, but it was good. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was like a struggle. Oh! Terry had the ropes pulled down. Did you see that? And he just pushed him out and took the big bump. That looked good. It was good. Yeah, people are throwing stuff in. Yeah, I think people are getting a little. Always on the other side. I think the fans are getting a little hot at the Funks. Even it is Texas. Oh, Terry's got him. Baba's coming over to save him. Hey, he's got to come in on this side where he got thrown out, ref.
Is that part of the rules for real?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Yeah, you're supposed to go in the way you come out. Here we got another big suplex. Yeah, there's people throwing stuff all in that ring. Bob with the big boot. Terry back in. So we won't get here. Tom McNee drop. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that was sweet. Gosh, I count so slow.
Yeah, they could have put
he only gets like.
They could have put any
he barely
referee
gets off
in
the
there.
mat with it. He barely gets his hand off the mat. Oh, cut him off. Gosh, those uppercuts are amazing. Shoots him off. Another double down. Double tackle, double down.
Terry's was better.
Yeah, it was. Well, both of them went in the air on that one.
Dory waving.
Terry just walks in. He just walks in. Oh, Baba cuts him off. There we go. Oh, that was beautiful. That backwards bump for the ropes. Oh, he just pulled him. He had him by the hair, just pulled on top of him. Oh, here comes Terry. Oh.
All right to the back of the brain, too.
Yep. Feet on the ropes. No, he kicked out. Wow. If you want to, I don't have much of a kick. Oh, man, those uppercuts and what the?
Oh my God! Hey, all those people.
Look at Terry. That's the finish. That was the finish. Did you see Terry get tangled up in the rope trying to come over?
Yeah,
look at the people going nuts. The people are going ape crap in Texas.
Waving the Japanese flag.
Terry got tangled up in the ropes. That looked amazing.
I thought he was just suplexing people in the buckles like they do nowadays.
Yeah, I did too. When he bounced off and came down on top of him. Wow. But Terry coming in to break it up was the best. Oh, that looked so good.
And they gave the win to Jumbo.
Yeah, you were right. Get to give him the rub.
Oh, now so
The photographer trying to get. He just wants the picture with Mushnick in the middle.
Jumbo's like, I've never won one of these. Can you put this on me?
Yeah. Yep. For the Japanese magazine.
Yep. What was it called? Baseball?
What?
I believe that's what the Japanese wrestling magazine.
Gone.
I swear they had one called Baseball.
Well, why would it have wrestling if it was baseball? Why would it? Look at. They're trying to get an interview. Little announcer guy, see him trying to the cord. He can't pull it over any further. He was pulling the cord, wouldn't go any further. There's their they're doing their interview for the All Japan TV. He's telling them, look at the hard camera. There we go.
By the way, there was
now
a book.
Now to charge the hard camera. You got to go switch it back. Do what?
There was a magazine called Weekly Baseball Pure Resu.
What?
It was a magazine.
Does it have like baseball and wrestling in it or something?
The pictures just have wrestling. I don't know why it was called baseball.
That's really odd.
It was called Weekly Baseball Pure Resu.
Wow.
So high.
Learn something every day. Look at the cop holding the people back. Man, they were over in Texas, wasn't they?
They really were, yeah.
Wow.
Then there's some kid playing in the ring.
Yeah.
Glad to know that's not a thing that just started.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe how over they were. Dang. Huh.
And then they just leave the camera on as people are filing out, and another kid tries.
Yeah, somebody cut the camera. And they used some of the most 70s Mid-South Coliseum, those tapes that have been floating around forever. You'll see like the last match, the last few, like 30 seconds, you'll see they'll leave it running, and Lance Russell would already Lance Russell already sign off, and it'll still be recorded, and then the tape will go out.
They legit had, like, you really saw it on the deal afterward, a big influx of, like, I'm assuming Japanese, but Asian fans there.
Coming in the crowd?
Yeah.
I don't know how big. How big when you say big, you mean big by big?
That whole section was a legitimate.
Yeah, there was quite a few
section, and then when they got out of the ring, those kids were Asian that were patting them on the back and going crazy.
They were.
I saw at least one or two. I wasn't sitting there looking at all.
Well, I saw a few.
I wasn't sitting there looking at all the kids.
You weren't checking out the kids.
But then they did the upper.
There was a few in the crowd.
Oh, it just shocked me. I didn't. Maybe there's a market there that I don't know about, But
well, I mean, every big city has their ethnic sections.
Yeah.
So I mean, when they came to town, they might have came to to watch them. And when it's like just regular wrestling, they might not have. But Baba and Jumbo's coming to town. We're coming. We're gonna come watch them, especially Baba. I mean, Jumbo, he hadn't really established yet, but Baba was really established. So, they were like, well, hey, Baba's coming to America. We're watching. He's coming to our town. We're going to go watch him.
Yeah,
I can see that. So, what do you think about that match?
I thought the match was awesome. Was vastly surprised by Baba. Saw really young. Well, I mean, we'd seen Jumbo a year or two later.
Was it 78?
Yeah, so we saw him 3 years later wrestling with Harley Race.
Yeah.
But still really young. This is really young Jumbo. The Funks are entertaining as always for two totally different reasons. and I had fun laughing at Bronco Lubitsch. So yeah, no, I enjoyed
it. I was really shocked by how I found out Baba really was this time. So that made me even scratch my head even more. I was really shocked how smooth and the smoothness into the transition of his headlock takeovers to be that tall. I was really shocked on that. They were really smooth. I mean, you get what you get with Baba, but he did move really well, though.
Yeah,
he did I mean, he's a giant. He ain't gonna go out there and do a lot of stuff. He did his, the boot, his chops, but those headlock takeovers, those really impressed me. I wasn't expecting those, So that was really shocked. Yeah, the Funk's two different sellings. You had Dory, the way he sold, and you had your Terry. It was the beginning stage of of Terry Funk's sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the beginning of middle age and crazy.
Yeah, we're getting little spurts of it.
Yeah,
and some of those transitions into the backslides that Dory and Jumbo doing were really good. Like I said, there's no telling how much they worked on those when he was, when he was over in Amarillo with the Funks on his excursion when he first started. So they were going to work well, because of that. Just like they didn't do it, and there wasn't a lot. The first two falls, it was all headlocks, basically. A little stuff, thrown here and there, but everything was what they did had meaning. You know what I'm saying? And Terry's selling those headlocks first, where he had the headlock on, and he was stretching his legs out so Jumbo couldn't grab it, pull him to him or shoot him off. That was right. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anybody's stretched their body out that, away from the person when they got the headlock applied. I liked it. That was really different. And then when Jumbo was wrenching the headlocks, Terry was back in, was flying up in the air, selling it. That was amazing. And the bump at the end Terry took, trying to come in to break up the count. The finish was really futuristic for that time of day.
Yeah.
He's going to suplex him to the buckles, and he hits and bounces back on top of Dory. That was really, but Dory's forearm shots and those European uppercuts, man, wow. Those were just amazing. I forgot how good Dory's were, because I haven't seen it. I've seen some of his late 70s, early 80s Florida, a little bit of that. But, man, those were crisp and quick. Like we said, and then his punches, he didn't rear back. He didn't want short jabs. Terry would rear back. So they're so to be brothers. Not only that the Terry's different selling, but in their offense, they're different in their offense too.
Yeah.
The way they did stuff. So it was, I really liked it. It was like I said, I would say, wow, that's boring. It's just headlocks. But it was everything between the headlocks and the selling of the headlocks, it made it, And Terry did that walking atomic knee drop. That's beautiful. I love when he did. He used to do that.
You're a big fan of those atomic knee drops. You pop every time someone does one.
Well, when it's done like that, man. I mean that was beautiful, dude. It's different from just grab them, boom. When they're done like that, he picked him up and carried him around the ring, and that was awesome, man. It was fun, like you said. The Terry and Dory from their double suplexes, they were both of them. They were off each time. They were. I don't know what's up with that. It was like one wanted to do underhook, one wanted to regular way, and the next time the other one did the underhook, and then one did, it was weird. But yeah, I liked it. Like I said, Baba hit the ropes good. I said you got what you got from Baba, because like I said, he's so tall, but he moved good. That's the thing. You're just gonna get your basic, Baba stuff, but he moved very good. Hit the ropes good. It took that suplex, which I was shocked.
Through a drop kick.
Yeah. Well, I've seen him throw a drop kick, a clip from a like a little video of All Japan. I showed an old clip of like Baba spliced in doing a drop kick. So that's actually watching the match where he threw one. So yeah, but yeah, it was Baba moved really, really, really well, and to be as old as he was, after really smart me up to that, it's like wow, So that was good. So I enjoyed that one. It was a good little pick.
You way outdid me. You outdid me last week. No, you did.
No, because yours was good. Something got thrown out of whack at the end. But the booking, like I said, yours was doomed from the get-go from the booking. So since you think yours was so bad last night, how are you going to redeem yourself next week?
I'm going to do something a little crazy. So I don't technically know what promotion this came from. Let me explain. Because according to Wikipedia, this promotion changed their name in 91, which is a year before this match I'm picking. So I'm guessing it's under the old name of Empresa Mexicana de la Lucha Libre. I'm going Lucha. I'm going Lucha. So again, depending on when the actual change was made, it's either EMLL or CMLL. The date is May 4th, 1990. The match is Fuerza Guerrera versus La Pantera #2 for the NWA World Welterweight title.
Is it Arena Mexico?
Arena Coliseo. I believe Arena Mexico was AAA.
Okay. Well, AAA, when did AAA get formed? Mid-90s? Early 90s?
I believe before that.
Okay.
I may be.
That's why I'm asking. So you'll look it up because
you're right.
I'm not big on
92.
But but wasn't it a branch off of something else though?
I believe it was Antonio Pena broke away from CMLL.
Okay, I knew it was either somebody they branched off and got mad and left, started their own gimmick. That's what I thought. Okay,
but yeah, I don't know a lot about Lucha. I saw this marked as one of the best Lucha matches of all time.
Okay,
it fit in our time period because there are some other ones with names I know more about, but they were also newer.
Yeah,
so I wanted to stay within the time period. So yeah, NWA World Welterweight title. I don't know what.
That was their main title, I do believe, because I think that what actually came from. I think that was I don't know if they had a heavyweight title. That's when I always remember seeing in the magazines and stuff, and then later on tape trading days, actually seeing that somebody. If it wasn't the main belt, it was like an intercontinental belt. Then you just defend it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was either their main belt or it was their working belt. Because I saw, like I said, in tape trader days, a little bit of Lucha I've seen, and something like that was the one that we always see defended. And like on, I'd get the tape trader list and on all the CML stuff, you'd always see that you'd see that for the title defenses. And something would always be the welterweight, is that what it was? Middleweight? Yeah.
Welter. And what's crazy is, so they, well after the NWA, I mean, it's still used in independent promotions in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the World Welterweight Championship was created for EMLL and used there from 46 till 90. Then CMLL from 91 to 96. Just name change there.
Yeah.
Let's see. It went to New Japan from 96 to 97. So whoever was holding it was working with New Japan. Then it went to Torioman, Japan, and Mexico. So see, Torioman, that is Ultimo Dragon, I believe.
That's what I was going to ask you. Was that Ultimo Dragon? Yeah.
So that was probably one of the 18,000 belts he had, and he just kept it. So it was there. It was there from 99 to 07. 07, it came back to CMLL. Stayed there till 2010. Then in 2010, there was an NWA Mexico. And the belt was there until 13.
I didn't know there was an NWA Mexico. That's wild.
Yeah, I didn't either. But yeah.
Cool. Because I like it because it's something out of our comfort zone. We're not giving us a really big know about Lucha. What we do is, we'll probably learn more from watching WCW Lucha people. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how we got more. So this, that's how I really, I get tapes back in the tape trader days every now and then. And then, like I said, I'd see on people's lists, but I never, and then, what was it? Early 2000s, DirecTV had Galavision, and it had CMLL on it. So I watched a lot of it. Didn't know what was going on, but yeah, like from 80s and 90s, like I said, get a match here and there on a tape of something. So it's really don't know much about it. So that'd be good. Something, both our comfort zones.
I mean, legitimately, the only thing I know about these guys, I mean, I've seen both of them, right? Because El Pantera #2's masks, like it looks familiar to me. I know Fuerza Guerrera is Juventude's father. I'm assuming father.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about these people.
And they had pretty much the same mask, just because I'm seeing a little bit of it right now. But that's all I know. And we get to see wrestling in a giant, like 22-foot ring or whatever.
Yeah, those gigantic rings. Oh yeah, those rings are so big
and so hard.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. I think their rings, the Mexican rings, the boxing rings are the same. I think they're all the same.
I think there may have been a tad more padding on the wrestling rings, but as far as any other modifications, doubt it.
Yeah, no give, no. They might have padded it up a little bit, but that's why they all roll.
Yeah.
That's why they all rolled. Yep.
Yeah, they all rolled and they all wrestled well into their 50s because of that.
Because they rolled, yep. But yeah, I like that. Like I said, it's out of our comfort zone. We don't know much about it, except he said it's labeled as one of the good one of the really good match. So we'll go from there.
Yeah, I figured I'd throw a monkey wrench into it after that last pick. It just disappointed me. So yeah, I figured I'll just swing for the fences, see what we hit.
Hey, that's good. You want to have your comfort zone, when you busted my balls about midnights and the rock and roll, and then I went to something that still was really technically in my comfort zone. Still, you went really out of your comfort zone. I think it'll be all right. Like I said, it's something different we hadn't seen, so that'll be good.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I'm sure we'll see something we hadn't seen. I'm sure we'll see a lot we hadn't seen before. So I like it. That's good.
And a little bit of reading I've done about Fuerza Guerrera, I know he's not the traditional luchador in the fact of like flying. I mean, he flies some, but he's very much like was it Dos Caras, who was more technical than high flying.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about La Pantera #2, but
yeah. Oh, we'll figure it. It'll be good. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, I don't know much about much lucha prior to the WCW influx of guys.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, then the early 2000s of the CML that I watched on the TV there, on the direct TV. But I like it. It's like I said, well, it's gonna be good because it's something we're gonna learn. Watch something, and it's always good to watch some wrestling, broaden your horizons.
Yep, absolutely.
That's gonna be good to think about. But we've watched death matches. Now we're gonna watch a lucha match.
I figure that's the one thing we really haven't watched.
We haven't watched any lucha.
That's literally the one thing. Death matches. We've watched European wrestling. We've watched women's wrestling. We've watched women's death matches. Have we seen a straight women's match?
We watched a Japanese women's match that was worked Memphis style.
The women's tag match. So yeah,
What about that? You thought you was going to show me the Vin Diesel, not Vin Diesel, the guy from Europe, the funny guy. Not Vin.
Oh yes, we'll have to. I'll make sure that's on one of the lists. I've been waiting on that every week. What I've seen on YouTube has been broken up. I'll have to see if I can find a full one together.
Find it together. Okay.
But it's one of my matches will be Leon Aris, the man from Paris, and I just blanked on his name. Darn it.
Cat Weasel.
No, not Cat Weasel.
Oh. I thought that was the guy's name.
No, there is a comedy guy named Cat Weasel, but let's see. I'm trying to find it. Oh, is Leon Aris the man? Oh, Les Kelly.
Yeah, actually, I haven't seen him, but I've heard him. Actually, today when I was on YouTube looking around some stuff, I come across some British stuff, and I saw his name on one of the matches. That's the one that Cabana's a big fan of.
Absolutely, that's the one who influenced Cabana's style.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're advertising for a podcast that's not happening yet, but when we watch him, you'll see one of the things he does has influenced a lot of other guys too, that a lot of other guys have stolen. So,
well, I tell you, man, after watching that match we watched, back in January, that World of Sports stuff is just amazing. I mean, I really liked watching that World of Sports stuff.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's wild what they can do, and I don't know, just the sequences they go through seemingly flawlessly, and I think that's why it's so wild.
Yeah.
We could watch the same exchange of moods in America, but it would be done slower with more selling, blah, blah, blah. But like it's flawless. It looks like there's no effort into it. Now with Finley and Saint, and I believe that's the match we watched.
Yeah.
There was more of a struggle there because that's how Finley works.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you watch watch Johnny Saint with somebody like Jim Breaks or somebody who's equally as smooth,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
It's literally, in part of the Jeff Hardy pun, but it's literally his poetry in motion. It's so smooth and it gets there. And maybe this lucha is going to be like that. I don't know. I've never seen technical lucha. I've only seen high flying flip lucha. And, it's not my cup of tea.
What's the old guy looks like Gypsy Joe? What was his name in Mexico? Paraguayo.
Oh, I don't know what he looks like. So
wasn't it Paraguayo?
It may have been.
The fur boot.
You said he looks like Joe?
Yeah. Right. He always reminded me of Gypsy Joe. Like that was his name, Paraguayo.
Oh my God, he looks just like Joe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Paraguayo, yeah. He wasn't a flyer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't a flyer.
That's why I never realized.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, that just blew me away.
Yeah, first time I ever saw him, I was like, that was like Gypsy Joe. Yeah, a lot of people say that's the Mexican version, Gypsy Joe, Lucha version. Yeah. Yeah, he would definitely want a flyer. But yeah, overall, man, I think we've had some really good matches. I mean, I kind of stunk it up at the very beginning when I don't know what I was thinking with all that crap with Continental. But after that little hiccup, we've really, I mean, even though you think that one was bad, last week, we've really had, we did some really good matches and interesting matches. And definitely I've watched some stuff that I probably wouldn't have seen, So
we're going to do it again next week.
Yeah, like the Johnny Saint Finley. I probably would never have stopped to watch that match. And I'm glad I did because it was good. And the two death matches we've watched, that I really enjoyed them. Because it just. So I like doing this. Like I said, I'm going to see some lucha. So I might have to go into. Even though I said earlier, I had my list for the rest of the year. I might have to go dig around and find something out of my comfort zone. Because everything I'm noticing, it's stuff. It's good. And I know it's gonna be good, but it's people that we've seen or know of. So I might have to kind of find something. But I don't know if there's much left, is there? Unless I go back to another death match or something. I don't know. I'll start looking. I'll look around this week. Or maybe find something. Or next few picks, try to find something a little different. But that was good. That was a good little match. I enjoyed that. I'm trying to think. I don't think you got anything else to add to that match.
I don't. Like it was a real good, big, solid match. Baba was still the, I don't want to say least talented, but least showy in the ring. But it was light years above what I expected.
Well, like I said, you're going to get what you get from Baba because he's so big. You're going to get the his main things he does. You're going to get that no matter what. But his movement was what got me. I thought about it. That was a really big deal because Baba paid for all that to come over there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the Japanese crew came over. That was when from Japan to America, he spent some money on that, and you look at that, it's like, man, he really believed in Jumbo,
Oh, he had everything rested on Jumbo, and I think until Tenryu, until Tenryu came in, I think he had everything behind Jumbo. I think he thought Jumbo was sliding in popularity a little bit. Let's bring in Tenryu.
Well, you always need more than just one top guy too.
Yeah, well, and that's why the four pillars are so smart, because all four of those guys were excellent. And then throw in a little bit later Jun Akiyama, and I mean.
Oh, and also we actually discussed it too. The what's the guy with the Rising Sun tights? What's his name? Watched the match with?
Yeah,
Kikuchi.
Yeah, Kikuchi.
Yeah, so he wasn't a pillar, but he was in that. He was the top guy underneath the pillar. So I mean, Baba was really smart with that. So, but yeah, just all, I mean, all that, and then he put Jumbo, got the pin. Yeah, he had a lot of faith in Jumbo to be that young. That's one thing. I could see it later on, but he was putting all his, all the eggs in the Jumbo basket early.
Well, and think about this. So he told really long stories too, in all of their careers. Like Misawa from the get go was the chosen one.
Yeah.
Right. Taue, because he wasn't getting the press of the other three, broke off and went heel.
Yeah, he was the first one went heel, wasn't
he? Yep. Kabashi. Oh, sorry. Let's go to Kawada. Kawada was, Misawa's best friend, but was always second place to Misawa until finally he conquered Misawa.
He got jealous though. What?
This whole time underneath, Kabashi's putting people over, but he's having strong showings, and then he starts going over. So, like, this is years that Kawashi's on the underneath. He's getting some spikes up there, but like he's not the main guy until years later, toward the end of the All Japan run. Before Noah split off, it's him, and then into Noah, it's Misawa Kabashi just beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, he had years of ongoing storylines that could intertwine. And whether he had this written out, okay, for 4 years, I'll have Kabashi on the undercard, or just I'll have him here on Simmer for when we need to, bring him up. It was smart.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. To have those 4 guys and have them all the way he set that up was brilliant. And it sucks that he passed away. You couldn't have, actually would have seen how, if Kikuchi would have come up and him and Akiyama, how they would have rose up to, before Baba died. It would have seen how, interesting to throw those two, because eventually they would have got to that,
Yeah.
Especially Akiyama, because they really, so it'd have been interesting to see what Baba had, the next step after the pillars of the two, of Kikuchi and obviously Akiyama was going to be that top guy of that next stage,
Yeah, the next stage of the company, yeah. And we'll never know. And it really sucks because I think in the stage of shoot interviews, and he may have been a terrible shoot interview. I don't know how much English he knew. I imagine quite a bit from as much as he dealt with American wrestlers. But if we could ever get a shoot interview about his booking philosophy, I would be super interested in that. Because, like I said, those were long told storylines, and I don't know if it was on purpose from get go or if it was happy circumstance, and they just had real good people with attention to detail who could say, yeah, this whole time that Misawa's been beating everybody, and Kawada's been right there for him, but he's just always come short, and he needs his respect now, and they can go back and tell that story by things that just happen to happen, or if that was no, this is planned from day one. I'm always interested to see.
Yeah, because when they the pillars hit their stride there, All Japan was clicking, dude. They were clicking. So it just wonder what that next stage, what he had, how would happen, but he passed away and then everything fell apart, and Misawa started up Noah. And, so, maybe he might have known, maybe that's what he did in Noah. Maybe that's what he thought Baba was going to do. But I just think with Kikuchi always being that next level, top guy of the next level, and then I see Akiyama coming up really strong at the end there. It really been interesting to see what they would have done, what Baba was going to do with all that. But yeah, he really, to be Jumbo. So this 75, what did he start? 73 in Amarillo?
I don't know.
I'm going to say 73 in Amarillo. I want to say it was 73.
Well, 73 was 72 was the formation of All Japan. Yeah, March 23rd, 73 was his first match.
Okay. So, gosh, you only been working 2 years. If that is a lot, I mean, to put all your eggs in that kid's basket, being 2 years in the business, that was really brave. It seemed like,
Yeah.
And I mean, and that, and him getting the final pin in that thing so they can win those belts. I mean, you think of that airfare back in the 70s from Japan to America had to be outrageous. I mean, I'm sure it was not cheap at all. I'm sure there was hardly not many flights, going to America to Japan. And so
I'd imagine not.
75, and for the camera crew over, the announcing crew. You know what? I have the actual card. I took because I'm always afraid that I'm going to. If I try to pull it up while I'm on my laptop, I actually took a picture on my phone earlier today of the actual card for this show. The first match was Ivan Putski against. He defeated Don Serrano. Second match is Blackjack Lanza defeated Doug Gilbert. Not Eddie's brother. The first Doug Gilbert. Kim Duck defeated Roddy Piper. Wow. Well, that wouldn't happen 8 years later, would it?
Nope.
Then the fifth match was this one we just watched, and then there was the main event was a 17-man battle royal. Blackjack Lanza won it. It has all the people that was in the thing plus Al Madrill, the Baron, Blackjack Mulligan. I love this name, Bob Brugers. That sounds just sort of like a job guy. Enhancement, Bob Brugers. Then basically, okay. Jose Lothario, Grand Marcus, Maurice Vachon. Yeah, that was all. Then everybody else was on the card, and that was it. So basically,
So Terry did it again.
What's that?
Didn't book Dennis Stamp.
Well, this one, the Amarillo territory, remember? I thought this was the Dallas office that booked the town.
Well, if you wanted Dennis to show up, you had to book him because he ain't going to show up if he ain't booked.
But hey, he was booked a lot in this time period of the Amarillo territory. If you look at the results. Oh, you're trying to be funny, I know. So basically, so Jumbo and Baba were the only two on the card. Wow. So they flew over just for that. That's crazy. Oh, and they held the belts. I've looked it up. They held those belts for 497 days. So they had a good little run. I can't remember who they lost them to, but
Jumbo and Baba.
So they had them over. Yeah, so they had them over a year. So yeah, that 75. That's a lot of money to bring over all that stuff just for one match to be on TV. Which back then they could they could have recorded it and then sent the tape flew the tape over.
Yeah.
Which
and just dubbed it over.
Yeah. So for them to actually bring all that that's a lot of money Bob invested in one match, and a guy only been 2 years. That's crazy. He had that much trust and faith in Jumbo. So wouldn't see that nowadays. You would later on, but not 2 years in. So really interesting if you think about it.
They lost the belts in October of '76 to Kentaro Oki and Kim Duck.
Kim Duck?
Yep.
It's Tiger Chung Lee.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. That if it was 83, Piper wouldn't have been 83, 84. There's no way Piper would be losing to Tiger Chung Lee. But yeah, that's just really interesting. I have more to think about that. So nothing else to add to this match. I've milked as much as I can get out of it. If want to plug the Monty's YouTube page. I don't know the name. You know the name of it, don't you? Let you plug it. Exactly.
WMF Medium Rare. That's WMF Medium Rare on YouTube, and he now has a Facebook page. WMF was a.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. He just dropped it today.
Okay, cool.
But WMF was a wrestling promotion. I believe it was Wrestling Mayhem Federation. I believe that's what he stood for. That ran in the Rutherford County area from 2000 to 2001. And as I put out on my social media today, it was one of the 3 independent wrestling promotions that I watched on television. It was that USA Championship Wrestling and NWA Main Event. It is definitely the first independent live event I ever attended, in which I saw Quentin Charisma on a baseball field in front of a sports complex, I guess you would call that place.
Yeah.
They had like indoor soccer and batting cages and basketball goals.
Well, and they had just got the basketball court in too. So yeah, I guess you could say a sports complex. Yeah.
But they're very, when you watch this, know that they're a very hardcore based promotion working on a low to no budget. And the stuff that Monty did, I was always super entertained by WMF Medium Rare. It came on late at night on a local public access channel, and we stayed up to watch it. Me and my best friend Chris, we would call each other on the phone while we watched it and comment about what was going on. So when we saw, first thing I did when I saw that this launched was actually text Chris. I was like, "This is amazing." So I know he's been watching it, and yeah, it's been fun catching up. This past week, episode 1 of WMF Medium Rare aired, and the opening match. The opening match was one Mr. Quentin Charisma against Jared Crow. Quentin Charisma's manager was 2-Bit.
I don't even remember that.
Well, he probably doesn't either. But yeah, so if you want to see some of Quentin Charisma in action with somebody who's very new to at the time,
he'd probably been working maybe 2 months and had 2 months less of training. Probably had 2 weeks of training and 2 months of matches, maybe.
Hey, he did. He hung in there with you well. He listened well. But no, man. So
if you want to,
if you want to see some Quentin's old work around 2000, 2001, it is going up on YouTube in pieces. He's doing single matches. He's doing full episodes. Monty's putting a lot of time into remastering all this stuff.
Yeah, because it's coming straight off from the tape. Like I've said, I think I've said that before. It's straight off the tapes that he recorded on back in 2001.
And it's not just doing that. He's also putting, I've noticed, he put a local commercial they shot for a Quiznos. And in the background of that commercial is not only Monte Carlo, also Greg, his personal security. Let's see, there's the Dandy Boys, Pete Wade. Anyone who watched old MTSU TV would know who those guys are, at least from the era that I was watching it. Then you see Buzzed Up, Mike Woods, and LA Player, as well as Blood.
How did he not call me for this gig? I don't understand. I thought me and Monty was tight.
Yeah,
I got snubbed.
You would have got a free sandwich.
Exactly. What the crap, man? I can eat a sandwich.
And Quiznos was awesome.
I don't think I've ever had a Quiznos, but I would have ate the sandwich.
But no, man, it's real good, fun, man. I've been enjoying going back and catching some of it. And I see why it entertained me so much when I was younger, because I still have the same sense of humor I got now. You know, there's silly stuff that happens, like tables not breaking and all that, but it's good fun. And like I said, Monty took, you can speak on the building. None of the buildings were ever anything to write home about.
No, the first building that he came to, we were in Laverne, and oh my gosh, he was there before I got there. Because I was working, I had left when I was working for Brian Cheatham, who owned the WMF. It was his promotion. They were running Murfreesboro behind Gold's Gym, the old Gold's Gym in Murfreesboro. Then I left. I was working for Burt Prentice. What? No. Was I? Hold on. Let me think. Yeah, because this was 2000. Yeah, this was 2000. Okay. Yeah, I was working for Burt Prentice. I just left Burt Prentice, and I went back, started working for Tony Falk in Madison on Fridays, and then I got back in touch with Cheatham. He brought me back in. They had moved from Mercer down to Laverne. This building was, I don't know how to explain where it was at. It wasn't in a residential. It was like the front of was kind of residential, but then it was like not big warehouses, but kind of like, smaller, like kind of warehouse things. And this was a mechanic shop, and Monty went in there and cleaned up. He took, and I don't know, it was tarps or something. He put them around the walls to try to make it look presentable. I mean, they're trying thousands of dollars he probably spent in that place cleaning it up and making it look halfway presentable, And I think we were there when I got there, then sometime in May or June, maybe. Then we were there until fall, probably. Then we went to the Grand Slam building in Smyrna. But yeah, that building, that first building was an old mechanic shop, and it was. I didn't see it beforehand, but Monty said it was bad, and he spent a lot of money on cleaning it up and trying to get it halfway presentable. So
yeah, I guess the best building was the sports con, I assume.
Yeah, Grand Slam.
Yeah, because
we was on the indoor soccer field.
Yeah, and that place is pretty well taken care of. And then there was an armory for a small bit, right? Or were you not there at the time?
The Grand Slam, actually, that's where Brian Cheatham was running. And every year they would, like, certain months of the year, he couldn't run there because of soccer. So he had to go find another building. And so when we came back to Grand Slam from Laverne, then we were there for so many months, and it gives us time for soccer. So we had to go to, so that's when they went to the Armory in Smyrna. They moved to the Armory Smyrna, which was a headache because it was on the military base over there.
Yeah, it's actually on base. You have to get checked at the gate.
It was a real headache running there, but ran there from, I want to say, January-ish, maybe a little before January. Might have been December, or maybe December all the way till May. December 2000 to May or first week of June of 2001. But Monty stopped taping there in the Armory somewhere around April, I do believe. End of March, 1st of April. The lighting was just too bad in the Armory for TVs. It was so dark. He taped there he would tape there, but it was just so dark. And the lighting was really bad in that Armory. So he finally just was done with it. So, but it didn't do me a friend a little bit longer in the Armory before they shut down. But go check that out. It's I need to watch it. I never watched it because I lived in Nashville at the time, so I never got to see any of the episodes. So I never really got to see any of them. So go check those out. Like I said, Monty is doing a lot of work to clean them up and get them out and put them online and all that. So go check that out.
And let me put this out into the universe. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but we would love to have Bonnie on to talk about it. So.
Oh yeah, if he ever wants to, he always can come on and talk. I think when in his spare time, he's messing with that stuff now. So he maybe one day he gets to do put it all on there. He'll want to talk about it and everything. Hopefully, it's really, like I said, it's really interesting. And I know, like you said, was really part of it, growing up watching that stuff there for time periods. But yeah, check that out. Do y'all have a Slim Chickens up there in Murfreesboro?
We do. I've never had it, but we do.
Oh man, they got one over in Bowling Green now. Wings, they're like Buffalo Wild Wings. Are too small. Their flavors are good, but their chicken tenders, dude. Oh my God, they're hosses. They're big old fat daddy chicken tenders, and they probably got the best honey barbecue sauce I've ever had. So Slim Chickens, it was really good. Go check them out if you like chicken tenders. Highly, highly suggested.
As you're talking to a guy that has to diet down, but okay, I guess you.
Well, you get a cheat meal a month or something, don't you? There.
yeah, every couple of weeks, month, something like that.
Yeah, go get you some Slim Chickens.
I've actually legitimately been meaning to try it, but I've just never.
It is really good. Like I said, they got a lot of sauces. You can get not only your wings, your in whatever flavor, but your tenders. You can either get them dipped in it, or you can have it on the side and you dip it in it.
That was always your play. Your Hooters order, if I remember right, was 20 naked wings, all drums, side of barbecue, spicy barbecue, maybe. I can't remember. But
no. I don't like
just regular barbecue. But yeah.
Yeah. They only had one barbecue sauce back then at Hooters. It was just regular barbecue. Yeah.
Yep, regular barbecue on the side. I remember it. We spent many a night there.
Because, man, they put too much sauce on there. So I was going to put it on the side so I can put my own on there. So, Slim Chickens. All right. We've rambled a lot. Well, I've rambled too much. So, anything you want to add to this?
I am good.
Whatever we want to call this. All right. Well, if you're done, would you say tell people what about the YouTube page?
Oh yeah, please, if you can, like and subscribe to the YouTube page. It really helps us out with an algorithm or something like that. I don't know. I read the emails a little bit, but it's always good. Makes us feel good about ourselves. How about that? Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. If you're mean, we'll probably cry. But
hey, if it's bad, go on. I don't care. Put a bad comment. Say we suck or whatever. I don't care. Just let know people watching, listeing, whatever. People just acknowledging us. That's all that matters. Sorry, if you're done, I'm done.
We're all in this for the attention. That's what we're in this for.
Yeah. We ain't making no money. All right. If you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. For Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening. God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody.